Hey church family, Scott Sager here, reminding you that God is in control and that God is good all the time. It's been a challenging week for a lot of us. Sunday evening, a storm came through that did amazing damage. We were without power here at our house for about, I think it was 61 hours before we got our power back on. But I wrote down 10 things I learned from what we've just been through with the straight line winds. So here they are for you. You ready? Number one, God is all powerful. No one can stand in his presence. If you think you could, you should have been out in that storm, because when the gusts came through, nothing stood. The trees, everything came down. God is all powerful. Number two, God is gracious. The best I can tell, no one was harmed, and for that we're grateful. Number three, there is an empowering motive that comes from having no power. We've been reminded of how powerless we can be, and we've discovered our creativity and our need for one another because of our powerlessness. Number four, a real neighbor is someone who comes to your aid when you need help. And it's interesting how we discover who our real neighbors in our neighborhood are when difficult times come. Number five, trees are beautiful and majestic, and there's more to them when they're laying in your yard than when they're up in the air. They are massive structures and quite amazing. Number six, cool weather is a blessing. Even though we had no power, we all slept well, and for that we can be very grateful. Number seven, our church family is very resilient. I've been so impressed. Even though people had no power at their home, Scott Ellis is up cutting down the trees at the church building. I showed up Monday morning at 5 to get some ice, and there were people preparing Monday meals. They had no power at their house, but they were up at the church serving others. The Green Hills Church is an amazing group of people, and I'm so proud to be a part of this church family. Number eight, a chainsaw and a generator are great inventions. I don't own either, but I'm considering an investment in both. Number nine, dinner by candlelight on our front porch was a great blessing, night after night, and I think that those will be memories that I cherish for years to come. And 10, going without reminds us of those who have nothing, and our responsibility to be kind to those who have so little. Going without reminds us and helps us to identify with those who live without all the time. This Sunday, we'll be talking about the steadfast love of God and our response in showing kindness to other people. And I wanted to remind you of a passage. It's from Proverbs Chapter 19. He who is kind to the poor lends to the Lord, and the Lord will reward him for what he has done. God shows kindness to those who are kind to others and rewards those who live a life of kindness. So as we talk about steadfast love of the Lord that never ceases, we also understand that our opportunity to reflect that steadfast love is to be kind to other people. So I hope you'll look for opportunities to be a blessing this week. Please know you've been a blessing to me, and I'm so proud to be at a church where there's more love per square inch than anywhere else I know. I hope you have a great week. I'll look forward to Sunday, where we'll have a special tribute to our mothers. Get them a card if you haven't yet. And remember that the steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. Take care. God bless. Talk to you soon. And if you don't have power, I'm rooting for you, and I'll be happy to help. Just give me a call. Thanks.